This is the Ottawa Senators Outlook. Here is your host, Jack Henry.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Ottawa Senators Outlook. I'm your host Jack. This is my recap reaction to the Capitals game, so let's get right to it. So, the Senators lose this game in the shootout 5-4. The shootout was 1-0 in favor of the Capitals, so let's get right into this game. This is a very interesting game too. In the first period, 1:41 in, Connor McMichael scores to make it 1-0 Washington. Travis Green challenges it. He was unsuccessful. And literally almost 2 minutes later, Pierre-Luc Dubois scores to make it 2-0 in favor of the Capitals. So after 20 minutes, it is 2-0 in favor of the Washington Capitals. Then let's get to the second period. 6:53, Tom Wilson scores his 27th on the power play to make it 3-0 Capitals. And then later on in the second period, Shane Pinto scores to make it 3-1. That's all that happens after the second period. It is 3-1. Now in the third period, 1:05 in, Claude Giroux scores on the power play to make it 3-2. And then Shane Pinto scores at 8:01 to tie it up at 3. Shane Pinto's second goal of the game. And then at 12:43, Martin Fioravanti scores his third to make it 4-3 Washington. The Senators were caught on a line change. All three forwards, Shane Pinto, Ridley Gregg, and Josh Norris, were caught on the line change, resulting in a 4-on-2 for Washington. They convert there. And even now recording this, I'm still sitting back and seeing that, and I'm just trying to figure out what the hell was going on that, because Josh Norris in particular was right there with whoever had the puck, and he just decided to skate to the bench. I mean, at that point, you have to just stay on there and be careful of your situational awareness there. Nobody was prepared for the line change, and Shane Pinto, granted, was 2 feet away from the bench. Ridley Gregg and Josh Norris in particular, what was going on there? So either way, that costs the Sens a lot, and Washington retakes the lead. However, in the final 2 minutes of the game, the Senators get a power play, and Brady Tkachuk converts with 1 minute and 8 seconds left to tie it up at 4. We go to overtime. So in overtime, the Senators go on the power play. They do not convert, so we go to a shootout. And Dylan Strome scores the lone goal in the shootout. Capitals win 5-4. So the goaltending matchup was Linus Ullmark versus Logan Thompson. Logan Thompson stopping 33 of 37 for an .892 save percentage. Ullmark stopping 37 of 41 for a .902 save percentage. So Ullmark staying over 900 in his last couple starts. He's been, I would say, pretty solid for the Senators. Coming back, I know he's had some goals that he would want back, but either way, you're getting the kind of goaltending that you want from Linus Ullmark. So I do have to give him his props. And with the extra point that we got, the Senators are now 30, 25, and 5, so they have a total of 65 points. The Washington Capitals now are 39, 14, and 8, so they have a total of 86 points. Now, the interesting thing is for the Senators, the New York Rangers beat the Islanders, so they're at 66 points. The Red Wings are still at 66 points. But there's something that I do feel like we should point out here. The Red Wings play the Hurricanes tomorrow, and on Wednesday, the Rangers play the Washington Capitals, and we play the Chicago Blackhawks, which is super, super favorable for the Ottawa Senators. Both of those teams have 66. Now we have 65. The Senators, if they play their cards right and they can beat the Chicago Blackhawks, and you get some help from the Capitals and the Hurricanes, then the Senators could very well be back in the playoff spot, and then they have that big game against the Rangers on Saturday. So a very big week for the Senators, especially on Wednesday. A big advantage for them if the Hurricanes can win tomorrow and the Capitals can beat the Rangers on Wednesday, along with the Senators potentially hoping that they beat the Blackhawks. Again, this is a very big opportunity for the Senators here to get back into a playoff spot and hopefully maintain it. They have one of the easiest schedules left in the league, so let's see what they can do here. So, again, the loss here, am I a little bit upset? Sure, but they really fought hard in this game, and they did not quit, and that's really what I'd like to see from the Senators. Also, one thing to point out, if they end up with the second wild card, we're probably playing Washington. And even though the Washington won the season series 2-3, all 3 games went to overtime. The Senators really played Washington tough. So if this were to be a first-round matchup, if we make the playoffs, this would be a very interesting matchup. And the Senators really should not be slept on. I'm not saying they would win a series against Washington because Washington's unreal this year. But Again, Ottawa is really good as an underdog, and we've learned that, especially this year. So if they were to make the playoffs this year, then I don't know if you'd want to play the Ottawa Senators in the first round because they can really make it tough for some teams. So anyways, with that said, comment down below your thoughts on this game. I will have a preview for the Blackhawks game coming out Wednesday at midnight, so be on the lookout for that. Like and subscribe, but for now, this is Jack Miguel Senators All Luck, and go Sens go.
Thank you for watching this presentation of the Ottawa Senators Outlook. For more of this podcast, click on the videos on the left, and subscribe by clicking on the icon on the right. Thank you.